this output is changed. We should make the output is not changed. So this we should add a block in this GOM. The row 5. Move a subject past the block. This is the distributive properties. We can see here. This 2. Now, if the semi-junction and this block change the position, then this input or output we should all give this block. Why? Because x minus or plus y, the x minus or plus y and then times g. So if these two change the position, x plus g or y plus x times g plus y times g is equal to this. This equal to g times x plus and minus y equal to gx plus and minus gy. Okay, continue. Any question? No. Let's go. Now this is two semi-junction. Change their position. Move the semi-junctions between each other. You can see here. Now for this, if they change these positions, so it will also we it not change the neither. We can remember. So this is move semi-junction between each other. It also change the two semi-junctions position. It is very easy to understand because it is the math or plus arithmetic.
Yes,
So if we change the operation for the mathematical arithmetic, it will change. It keeps the same. This is the two semi-junction change their positions. So it is very easy. You can also explain it by mathematical method. It is also easy to understand. The sixth rule. Move a pickoff point ahead of block. You can see here. This pickoff point, and for this pickoff point, the y equal to y is change. If we move this pickoff point ahead of the block, then this point where the value is x. So we should add a block on this arrow. Add back. So make this output. The output is also y. This y will equal to change. So y equal to change. If this pickoff point moved to the ahead of the block and the value is x, so we should add the block. So the output is y is gx. Now the sixth rule. The next is moving a pickoff point past a block. Now this is the reverse procedure as this rule 6. You can see this x, this output is x. This output is x for this arrow. If he moved to pass this block, this block, then for this block, for this point, the pickoff point, now it's the y. It's y. Then the output is y. So we show the times 1 by g. Make its output is x. Make this output is the same. The output not change. Now move a pickoff point between each other. Two pickoff point. We should we move it. Then how to pickoff point change? No, we not change because in this arrow, this input is the same. So if you change this pickoff point position, so they not change this output. Now here we have this picture for you. Move a semi-junction ahead of block. You can see here. Move a semi-junction past a block. They moved a pickoff point ahead of a block, or move a pickoff point past a block. There are 4. So they make pay attention to. Now here we are. This is exercise we should do to use these rules. Just study. Hope to do it.
Well, he's like a brain. It's like a brain diagram.
We give you can see it. Oh, too much.
This is not what to do.
Too much.
Yeah, I think it's finished.
Finish.
It's not.
No, there are 20 minutes.
Like this.
再见。This semi-junction and the block change their position. Semi-junction and the block change their how to do it. This is true.
to do it? Nasima, can you do it? Empty. 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 Empty.
Access.
Empty.
SM.
Email only working.
SM.
Yes, empty. How is it? Yes. Empty. Antibody. Generic umbrella. G1, G2,
老师咋样？啊？
In the opium species. The person what is in here?
How to manage this critic resistance? You can see here the filter, the semi-junction. We should change the position of the semi-junction and the block. Yes. If you change the position, how it to for this semi-junction, you can see here.
Okay?
What?
No.
No.
Please.
We should use the what I have studied. For example, the rules, and there is the transfer function of closed loop transfer. The transfer function of closed loop consistence. So here we should change the position of pickoff point and this block. Pickoff point and this block. Change the two position. Okay. The fact if we use the change these two position, we can hear this arrow is keep, and this arrow we should move in this place, and then we should change this arrow. We should add G4 in this arrow, this block, in this arrow. And these two, this semi-junction and this block, we should change this position. Change the position. And then this semi-junction, this move to this place, and how to. Now, here we moved some place. Here, maybe we can watch this R is semi-junction, and then here is G1, and then it's G2. G1, G2. Then this is the semi-junction. Okay, and we should move these to their place. And we can see here how to move to. Where is G2, H2. Yes. And this is where is
2. This 2 point. This 2
G2,
point.
G2. These
So this 2 point is together. These 2 cross is together.
G3.
These 2 points is together. If you coming, this one. This one. Like this. Because if you come this side.
This manage.
These 2 points is together. This G2 after this G2.
This 2 can use this thing.
So where is the other one?
You also yes.
Yes.
This is use the thing.
Yes.
G3. And here H3, we should the pickoff point of this place should move to this place, and we have G3. This is the we see G3. H G3. G3. G4. Where is G4? G4. Now, we move this pickoff point behind forward. Then this is, we can see here. here is G4, and also here H3. H3. Now, then we have this is H1. And you can see, we here, in this place, we add a transfer function, G4. And also in this place, we add G2.
Yes.
What?
Today we start class from 8, but
Oh, very good. 羡慕啊。
we hold the class. We start from 8, now it's almost 6.
It's okay, last we can continue.
Continue, yes, continue. We can do like this, we can do like this. Okay. Continue. This place. And then go on. We can do this result. And not. We get this transfer function equal to G1, G2, G3, G4, and by 1 plus G1, G2, H2 plus G3, G4, H3 plus G1, G2, G3, G4, H1.
NT, how to use
Yes. I think yes. If you this become first is at this place. If at this place this output should times G4. If you move it to the forward, this place this rotated times G4. So here add this G4.
So we do the and we will do
V3, V4, H3. Okay. H1. P में बनता D.
तो ये में तो
V1, V2, V3, V4, V2,
Okay. This is another example. For this example, we can translate this inductive resistance to this block diagram, and then we should simplify this block diagram. Please write it down and as your homework. This will simplify this block diagram. Or next Monday, I will ask you to do it on the blackboard. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Everyone should do it. If not do on the in your homework, I will